Hey gang, it's Ark. Well, Tales Part 4 is here, and I'm ready to jump into a new save here and explore the new region. I believe it's called the Zone of Contamination, the area with the strip mine. Now, I did a poll on my channel a few days ago asking you guys what mode I should play in, and I believe Interloper was the most popular answer, but not by too much. Second place was the sort of Stalker hybrid with Deadman Nogoa. And so I'm going to do sort of a nod to both camps. So we're going to create a new custom game here. We're going to go with Interloper as the base, and I'm only going to change a few things. I am going to change the baseline resource to the Stalker level. Now this does add a lot of loot, but it's mitigated somewhat by the other loot settings that are in Interloper. I'm trying to find them. I don't know exactly where they are. But there'll be fewer loose items and fewer items in containers. And I'm just going to change these to, we're just going to start noon in light fog, just to give kind of a consistent start experience. And this is going to be a far territories only run. In fact, it might end up being a only transfer pass and the new region. But I'm not sure if I need to go to Forsaken Airfield to grab the radio. I never did the first tale, so I'm thinking I might just skip. I might not worry about trying to do the tale and just focus on the region for right now. Anyway, we're gonna kind of leave everything else the same here, all the health and weather stuff. And let's go down here. We are going to turn condition recovery off completely. But I'm going to leave birch bark on. Now, this might not affect much. As far as I know, there's none in Transfer Pass or Forsaken Airfield. So we might get a little bit of healing if they've put some spawns into the new region, and otherwise that won't affect anything. Okay, and then starting gear allocation, I'm going to set this to medium just so I can start with matches. But what I have decided to do is I'm actually going to drop everything that I spawn with except for the matches and the can. I think those are the two kind of crucial pieces needed to get a run going, and that'll add a little bit of extra challenge. We're going to turn the rifle and the revolver on like they would be normally for Stalker. And I believe that's everything. The one last change I'm going to make. So these are all Interloper struggle settings right now. I'm going to leave all those the same except for the condition modifier. So this is high, and the Stalker setting is actually none. So there's two settings in between, and I'm going to set it to either low or medium. And I was thinking about this before I started recording. I think I'm going to set it to low, just because this will either end up not mattering because I won't get into struggles, or if I do get into a struggle, this will give me a slightly higher chance to survive it and be able to carry on despite the other problems from the struggles. Alright, let's get into it. We're going to go for far territory. We're going to spawn in Transfer Pass. We're going to play female as always. We don't need feats. Okay, and we're going to call this Unskilled, because I'm adding a couple extra house rules on here. So just real quick, I've decided to do my two of my torch house rules. The pulled torches can't be relit one. That just makes torches a bit more rare. And I'm also going to implement the thing where torches can't be used for long periods outside. I'm going to slightly modify that to say that if there's fog, so if there's absolutely no wind at all and it's completely calm, then I can use torches. But in all other conditions, we're going to say it's just a bit too windy and they tend to get blown out. So I can use them very briefly, but not for long stretches. And then the other thing I'm going to do, I'm throwing this whole Unskilled Survivor thing in. You can read about it in the description if you want, but the basic idea is there are research books, and there's a set of skills that I can't use until I've read the associated book. So that'll just make it a little bit tougher for us to get started. And I'll talk about each one as we get to it, but I'm not going to spend any more time now. We're just going to get into the game. Okay, so starting in transfer pass, it looks like it starts us right here at the entrance. Now, I think I'm going to have to run here. We're already losing 3 down on our temperature. And I have to remember this is a no regen run. Oh, right. We're going to just, let's go to the inventory and drop that. Hello? And drop all this except for the can. Drop all. Drop. And then drop these. Okay. So we just got our matches in our can. This is going to be a tough start. But that's what I'm looking for. Now, fortunately for this first little part in Transfer Pass, I kind of know what I'm doing. Let's get a stone or two. We might end up grabbing some rabbits for meat. Okay, so we're walking now. I'm tempted to grab some of these acorns. But I think we just need to focus on movement right now. We're already down to half temperature. We're probably going to take a little bit of damage. So I see some Reishi there. So I guess it's time to tell you guys about the first of the books. So the cooking skill book. Let's get a little bit of tinder here. The cooking skill book is going to unlock the ability to harvest Reishi and Burdock. And also to prepare acorns and birch bark tea. And without that skill, I won't be able to do those things. So that's why I'm not going to be collecting the Reishi. Because it's not useful to me yet. Okay, so there's our train station up there. We're going to take a little bit of damage on the way in. And we're probably going to... I don't think there's any predators here, from what I remember. Now, with no clothing, it's very possible that I won't be warm in the train station, so let me just grab 1 or 2 more pieces of tinder. And there's the damage coming in.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
Okay, now I'm going to have to look around very closely at all of this. With Stalker loot settings, there may be some strong items lying around, who knows where, so... Okay, so first order of business, let's see what the temperature's like. Okay, no good, and we don't have a bedroll. I think we might need to... Let's see what the temperature is. -10. Wow, okay, that's bad. More matches. I think what I need to do is go...
This'll come in handy.
If I can wear that. Let's go grab a couple of sticks or something. Oh, we got a lot of books here. And more matches. Alright, well I guess I didn't need to start with matches. I didn't know exactly what to expect there. I want to save my books, and I'll explain why in a minute. So I'm just going to run up here and grab a few sticks, and then we'll come back and start a fire. This, might have made this too hard. That's fine. We'll see what we can do. Maybe taking off all my clothing at the start of the run was a little bit extreme. Oh, there's multiple deer here. I didn't know that. There's also... no sticks. We've got some wood and books. That's probably enough to get going. There's probably some coal down here near the coal chute. Let's just go down this way. Go to the other side. Okay, maybe I should have focused more on picking up... Here's some coal. I might just spend... Yeah, let's just spend 1 coal on getting warmed up. I think that's reasonable. I'd rather not take the damage now. Okay, so while we're starting this fire, I'm going to tell you about another one of the book restrictions. This is the most ridiculous one. I might end up regretting this one. I only have cardboard matches. Interesting. Let's just use a book. I have a lot of books. I might regret that later. So the rule is starting a fire outdoors. So essentially where
Come on, little fire.
Wind can provide some sort of interference. Starting a fire under those conditions. Let's just see what we have. Do we have sticks? We have... I'm just going to add coal. think we need at least one piece of coal. And then we'll throw the stick on. And maybe the reclaimed. Okay, let's get some water going. So starting a fire outdoors in those conditions requires either paper. So papers, newsprint, cash, books, any of those things. Why is there a deer right outside? So it requires either that or birch bark or accelerant. So one of those three, you know, relatively rarer items. Or I can't start a fire at all outside in the wind. So I'm going to have to be very careful with those resources. Fortunately, we started off with a good number of extra books here. Okay, and like I said, if you're curious what the other restrictions are... Oh, so that's lifted by reading the Firestarting book. Alright, let's go ahead and prep up these... Did I get any teas? Oh, I didn't get any teas. Right. Of course I didn't. Okay, well, let's loot. Can't break that down. Deer all around. We got some good stuff in here. We're definitely going to want that cloth. I'll come break that down in a second. Magnifying lens. That's actually, that actually might really come in handy. Just because I was considering if the paper rule became too ridiculous, adding an extra rule where if I just run out of stuff, I can throw away like 6 extra matches, right? Like it just takes a lot of attempts to start that fire. But I think with the amount that we have right now, we'll be fine and we won't need to change the rules at all. Alright, so I gotta be aware I'm losing energy. I think the thing to do is let's let this water finish. Should probably... Oh, right, cloth. Let's go grab that. Thought I saw something up here. No? That can't be broken down either. Okay, and then I can make some bandages, which I should probably do. Yeah, I guess we'll just make some more water. Let's craft bandages. One of the reasons that I wanted to ditch all of my starting gear was to put myself under more pressure. I'm going to need to leave... I need to keep this fire going for a while, so we're going to add this cedar. When I'm warm, which is going to be pretty soon now, go and take the charcoal. We might end up doing some mapping, although that's not going to be a priority. Look around for any last items that I might have missed. And then we got to go loot the surrounding area. So I need to grab some more sticks and keep this fire going for a little bit. Okay. So the way this works is I'm allowed to pull this torch, and I'm allowed to carry it around now out here because there's fog. So it's completely still. But if this torch goes out, I won't be able to relight it. So it becomes... Right, because it's not really a torch. It's not crafted with oil and... cloth and everything. And I think the best course of action is actually to try to build up a little stash of sticks, and then I probably just need to move. This rule that I can't use the Reishis until I get a cooking book might end up being a little bit too punishing. Because I actually don't have a source of the warming up buff. Should probably have 3 of these on hand. This will be the only ones that I collect, but just in case. Did I get any food? No. I was thinking maybe there was some canned food or something. We still got to search inside a couple of places. But I would really like a warming up buff to travel. There's that cave over at the far end. Maybe I should go over there and grab some rose hips or something. There's ptarmigan here, but I honestly don't think there's any way that would be worth investing time in right now. So I'm just going to let them fly off so I can grab these. Looks like one stuck around. Okay. Temperature's running low. Trying to conserve energy right now. I think this probably no longer qualifies as fog. Yeah, with the snow coming in. So I'll just let this torch go out. Yeah, it's a big ask to make it all the way over to the cave. More wood, excellent. Really need this.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Need to check up next to this water tower. I think... Yeah, I don't have time right now. Okay, so we'll check the vehicles, the water tower, and then loop around to the building the next time we come out here. And then I'm thinking I need to press on now before I lose the opportunity to move. Okay, one last check. We got all of these. Got some more water. I guess we might as well keep on making it. And actually, should I get an hour of sleep right now? Let's try it, just while we're warming up. I'm gonna use the trick where you can get in this truck, and it should be next to the fire. Let's just sleep for an hour. Oh good, there's wood back here. That's really good. Make a little more water. Let's go grab that wood. Actually, we'll get it on the way back. Okay, so we're going to check the water tower. Save the vehicles for last. A broken arrow. Okay. These give anything? I can't break them down right now. Okay, let's go up high. I don't know exactly how to get up there. I don't think I can get up there. I think we have to do it from over here. Oh, I already feel like I'm under a lot of pressure. That's what I wanted, but I don't necessarily want to make it so hard that I can't like actually get to the new region and explore it. I think I'm just gonna push, and if I can't, like if I get really torn up on the trip there, then maybe we'll just slightly ease the difficulty. Okay, so up here, let's check this truck and the general surroundings, and then we'll go across to the building.
Hot fire. Yeah. Cold.
Nothing in the back. Could really use some items. Flare, excellent. That's pretty sweet. Flares are going to be extremely useful to me because of my torch rules. A lot of the times I won't be able to use a torch outside, so keeping wolves at bay is going to be much harder than is typical. Got some gloves. Excellent. Dog food, unfortunately, can't be heated up, but it's food. Pork and beans. There's my warming up buff. Excellent. Alright. Another can. Since I don't have a tool, I do need that right now. And I think that is everything. 45 minutes for 3 wood. We actually have an opportunity here, but I think we just need to move. So let's go back this way. Ooh, can I not get in there standing up? Oh, I can. I just need to do it after we go through. All right, and then there's a handy door
I need to
here.
find some place to escape this cold.
Now, wasn't there some more coal around here? Scrap metal. Getting cold. I don't see anything. Alright, let's go get inside. That wire got me a couple of times. Okay. Can I get this? Oh, geez. Okay. Well, let's throw a stick on there. I think I want to save one stick. Let's see. We need enough time to warm up. So, reclaimed. And then, what's the weather like? I'm going to see if this is... Yeah, I'm going to say this is not... Well, the snow's falling straight down, so we can kind of see that it's calm. I'll say that's torchable. No, I'm going to stick to my original thing. Only when I'm in specifically light or heavy fog. Those are the only times. Okay, let's get the food down, and I think we're going to be ready to make our venture. It's pretty scary. Now, they said in the update video that it's accessed by the road, so I think I'm just going to follow... I actually don't know. I'm going to go down there first because it's closer, and then if not, we'll go up and we'll explore the road up that way. I guess this technically isn't the road, it's the rail. We've already lost, what, 6% condition? 6 to 8%? Something in there. And if this warming up buff doesn't get me where I need to be, we're going to be in a tough spot. Guess I could harvest this. I don't know that that really does anything for me. What else can I do? Not a whole lot. Need to grab every rose hip I see, that's for sure. Make sure I grabbed all the paper that's available here. We have enough for several outdoor fire starts. I'm not too concerned about that rule messing me up. Okay, nearly warm, then we'll grab this and go. Did I pick up the cedar? I did not. Okay. Almost there. I'm not going to pass time because every minute counts. Alright, I think this is where the fate of this run will be decided. See if my idea not to go harvest rose hips from that cave ends up paying off. I gotta remember very shortly now I'm going to eat that pork and beans, and that's what's going to keep me going for a little while into this trek. Probably right about now. It doesn't give you that much warmth. It's mostly for the warming up buff that I want it. Yeah, I could have eaten it a little bit earlier even. I think with everything except for the tomato soup, you should pretty much just eat it off the fire because you're not going to get that much, and that way you don't lose the time spent eating it where you're still out here getting cold. Alright, I'm going to go up first. Because they said accessed via the road. So this is the road. There's bunnies here. I'm hesitant to run, but let's do a little bit of running. Mine site. Perfect. Okay, so I think we're on the right track. Yeah, this is all opened up now. Oh, we're already 25 minutes into the episode, and we're just now entering the new region. So here it is, our first shot of the zone of contamination. Let's grab a couple of stones. We've got a little bit of warmth right now, but I need to figure out a plan here pretty quickly. So I think I see some structures up there in the rocks. We've got some stuff over that way. Let's see if we can get into any of these train cars. Doesn't look like it. Decisions. We got two ways to go. I'm going to go straight. Follow the tracks. And hopefully we find something useful down here. Keep an eye out for any wolves. Here's rose hips. I just need one more, and we'll have another buff. And here comes the wind. I don't think they intend you to walk up there. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't get myself stuck back here. Yeah. Okay. There's another opening back there. I think we're just going to continue following the tracks in my roundabout high ground manner. Let's get down low here so we're... It looks like we got some poisonous stuff up here. You do anything for a drink, huh? Let's get into shelter. Uh-oh. I've got a green outline. Chemical poisoning risk. Okay, let's get out of there. So I think we'd probably better go around. Yeah, I can see it. I can kind of see the zone up there. Alright. Let's go this way. Shoot. There's multiple wolves here. I'm gonna commit. Just because I'm under a lot of pressure. We can start a fire if we need to. Here's my other rose hip that I needed. I've got a flare too, so.
Starting to feel numb.
Torches are completely out of the question in this wind. I would love to find a little cave or something. Oh, a hatchet. That's so good. Another flare. Wood. Warming up is gone. I think we keep moving. There's all these fir limbs here that I can come back and chop with the hatchet, which will be a huge boon.
Too cold to think.
Arrows. I think I'm going to take a calculated risk. Here's an actual arrow. Calculated risk on the condition loss here. Let's pull a flare out. In case we run into another set of wolves up here and have no choice. We're overlooking some sort of huge thing over here. I don't really have time to think about it right now. Let me just see what I've got in the way of... Yeah, so I have a book. Which gives me a 75% start chance. Just if I fail that fire start, I'm going to get attacked by the wolf. Or at least I'll have to pop the flare. But this is so far. I think I have to call it soon. If I don't see something around this next corner, I'm taking too much damage. Alright, whatever. Let's start it here. 75% chance. If this fails, then I have to back up and start my flare. I hope I used my cattail head and not my other paper, because my paper tinder is very valuable. Okay, temperature. Let's see if we can do this without coal. Actually, forget that. Because I need to save all my fuel. Alright, let's drink some water so we don't lose damage from that. Let's grab a brand off the fire to scare this wolf away with. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's add, reclaimed. And a few sticks. Come on, get out of here. Okay. Alright, we're warming up. Topped out at 13. I think I'd rather have a little more warmth to warm up quickly. I'm going to keep pressing on. These are useless now, so I don't know why I'm even walking over here. I don't really need water, so let's just prep our rose hips. I don't think this is going up. It's at 7%. I don't see the outline around the side of my screen, so... Alright. We're going to be in bad shape if we don't find some kind of shelter. That is not warming me up fast enough. Oof. Well, guess we'll make the tea. It's a nice single tea. You know what I might want to do? Let's keep this fire going for a while. How much cloth do I have total? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think this gives me any. Yeah. So I don't have enough for a snow shelter. So we are kind of forced to keep exploring. What all did I get from those? Okay, we got the maglins, we got some tinder. Torches, right, we've got the hatchet. So, if we can find a sheltered spot for a fire, we can probably power through a night that way, but that would be really miserable. Let's go ahead and deal with calories while I'm getting warmed up here. I probably will make this episode a little bit on the shorter side because I want to get this out to you guys today. This is kind of... I'm recording this just after the launch. It's ready. I think I'll just let it sit there until I'm warm. And then I'm going to leave this fire here with the amount of time it has on it. If I don't find anything good up here, this seems to be a relatively safe sheltered spot that I can return to if I need to. Although I think I would prefer not to. Let's drink a little more water. Okay. I do have a lot of wood. Nearly there. I kind of want to go see what's over there, but I don't want to waste my warmth. Let's just get warm and then we'll go look. I think my plan should be I really want to press on if at all possible. So I'm going to take everything with me. And we're just going to assume that we don't come back to this fire. Now, I probably went around that contaminated area. It looks like we're potentially opening up. And there's a lot of options up here. I'm going to get into shelter here, and I'm going to commit to this. Okay. Should last for a little while, especially if I can stay in wind shelter. These are absolutely life out here, rose hips. It looks like I'm just going to have to deal with this contamination stuff. Let's see if I can go over here. See if I can get out of it by going this way. So I kind of go around. Or is it... Yeah, I think I got around it. So it's like up there. I don't really want to risk taking on the effects of that right now. Even just finding a couple of clothing items would be enough for me to survive the night, because I just need enough things to tear down for cloth. It's not ideal, but it's the situation that we're in. This looks like a path. Let's see what's up here. This can't be an accident. I mean, maybe it can be. There's sticks. Huge sprain risk here. Oh, look at all these sticks. Alright, let's get down onto flat ground. Is this... Can I go up here? I'm so confused. This is very odd terrain. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that they did a lot in Forsaken Airfield too, where it's like there's an area that looks like it's a path, but it just kind of wastes your time. It's realistic, but a little heartbreaking when you're under this much pressure. This, once again, looks promising, but I don't think there's actually a cave here. This is exactly the sort of area that would be a cave. Alright, let's check my temperature. Negative 26. Negative 14. So we do get a bonus in here. Unless that's just the wind shelter. This is rough. Okay, here a waterfall. I guess we'll just make towards that. Nothing back in that corner. Here we go. Lighting change. Nice. Okay, no bonus in here though. So I think this, Okay, now we're on the indoor part, I think. Because we're moving slower and it's negative 14 again. Oh, we need a lot of warmth bonus to, Look at how bright it is in here.
Gotta warm up somehow.
And then it fades back. Well, I regret coming this way. I'm not gonna... I don't have any torches, that's right. Look at how bright it looks outside. That's hilarious. Alright, well I passed over a whole area to my left there. Whatever that waterfall overlooks. This is the warm part. We're almost at a temperature. I think we just have to warm up here, unfortunately. Now this does count as indoors, so I don't need to use up my valuable components, so I can just use a stick here. 55% chance, but I think I need to save every book and paper tinder that I've got.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
For the crazier conditions.
If I don't, or...
Yeah, we got it. Okay. Is it time for a coal? I think it might be time for a coal. Yikes, last coal. We got 5 cedar and some sticks. Let's see. We're gonna want... I think we're gonna want to use all these sticks for warmth. Alright, let's make some water. I really want to get to safety before I end the episode. Alright, we're going to end up passing some time here anyway, so let's just quickly power through this. What's the temperature? 12 degrees. I need a little more warmth. It's going to take too long to warm up that way. Just throwing away my fuel here. 18 is going to have to do it. Alright, hopefully I have enough rose hips, otherwise we're in big trouble. Yeah. So I need 2 more harvests to make the next tea. We're running out of energy, so we gotta find a place to sleep soon. And it's getting late, so it's gonna get a lot colder soon. And now it's a blizzard. Wait, that should be sheltered. Oh no. Oh, come off it. This just doesn't count as sheltered? Over here I am. So what direction are they saying the wind is coming from? Like down here? Through the waterfall? Ah, that's kind of irritating. This probably won't finish unless I get lucky embers. I'd have to get pretty lucky on the embers. Even if this does finish, we're honestly in a lot of trouble right now. I think I just have to make a mad dash and hope I find shelter. Just any place I can sleep. Or enough cloth to make a snow shelter and a sheltered nook for a... I'm going to stand here and collect as much warmth from this fire as I can until it goes out, and then we're going to run. Okay, here we go. This could be the end of this episode and the series for now. Gotta climb out of here. Gotta go ahead and take my rosehip tea because we're already just bleeding condition. Let's see if I can crouch here and get sheltered. Even if not, I just need to drink it. Okay. Let's see if there's some rosehips on this bush behind me. Okay. Very carefully click that and not climb. Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm going to grab every stick I see and just kind of haphazardly run around here looking for something. We're on ice. Got a cattail. I don't really need these. I think I just need to move, yeah. Food isn't going to be what kills us here. There's a fir limb. I don't think I even have enough firewood to create a warm fire, so... maybe we can climb out of here and go up this way. Ptarmigan. There's my frostbite risk. I just need one more rosehip bush, and then I could theoretically create a fire and warm up. This is rough. Getting a blizzard before I even have a chance to get established. Oh, and now I'm in a contaminated zone. I think we have to turn around. I think this is too dangerous. Brutal. If I just had the visibility. Okay, so I seem to have escaped the contamination, so let's try going the other way to over here. Now, if going down on this side also drops me into contamination, then
Sure getting cold.
I'm gonna have to come up with another plan. I seem to be on a precipice. I can kind of see some stuff down there. Let's go around. Okay, bleeding more damage here.
Felt so cold in my life.
Looks like I actually can't reach the other side. How did I get myself into this situation? There's like running water. Oh, that's the waterfall.
I need to find a place to rest.
I seem to have gotten stuck on a little point that juts out here. See if I can get back up. So the blizzard wasn't ending, it just isn't as loud when you go down into the valleys. I'm surprised my health is still so high. I guess I only started freezing fairly recently here. Oh my goodness. Brutal. Do I want to get down there? I don't think there is a way, really. Not safely, at least. Alright, let's do this. We can get down here. Now the question is, which side do I want to be on? I'm trying to bear to the left, because I feel like the right is the area I already tested. Oh my goodness, we're going down. I'm just gonna try it. This could be suicide, for all I know. I can't really see, so... It looks like I can kind of follow along here. Absolutely brutal. We're just gonna keep going down. I'm pretty confident this is not how you're supposed to get down here, but, okay, we might be dead here. Yeah, this is not how I was supposed to get down here. It's a tree falling through the, thing there. Okay, I think we take a big fall there. So we go down here instead. Okay, we made it somewhere. Tell me this isn't where I already was. This looks awfully familiar to me. It just goes down and down. Are we in the pit mine? Well, I'm in a big open area now. Got ice. A smaller waterfall. More rose hips. I think I'm just going to try to explore the perimeter of this little low area. Okay. We've got a cave. Leave zone of contamination. What does that mean? Okay, let's start a fire. Since we're cold in here anyway. Actually, I'm going to use that as my save point. Because I think we've reached an area. I'm just gonna let my health drain because it'll come back at the. Actually, I can't. I need to pause because we're about to get frostbite. So I'm gonna use that as the save. At the start of the next episode, I'll quickly start a fire here. Hopefully, we won't get frostbite. And wow, that was tough. We might still die, but I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here. I may get another episode out to you guys today, and I think I'm gonna do daily episodes. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.